Boris Johnson urges people to use common sense as he defends his plan to relax the lockdown in England.
Our challenge now is to find a way forward that preserves our hard-won gains while easing the burden of the lockdown. And I will be candid with the House, this is a supremely difficult balance to strike.
Back to school, new guidance will see class sizes of 15 pupils, staggered break times and frequent hand washing.
Will workers be furloughed for longer? The Chancellor is set to announce the next steps for the scheme, which subsidises the wages of millions of people.
Elite sport is given the go-ahead to start again from June the 1st, but there will be no fans in stadiums for a long time, with no date set for when they'll be allowed to reopen.
And looming over all of this is the increasing death toll. In the last 24 hours, 210 people have died in the UK across all settings. There have now been a total of 32,065 deaths. The new strategy has laid out other details aimed at bringing back a degree of normality to life in England. One idea is for a household bubble, where two households can interact with each other, but not with others.
Should we have a look at the front pages of the newspapers this morning? The Daily Mail leads on the government's announcement that families in England will be able to meet up again, but say it must be outside and 2 metres apart.
Times also leads on the new rules for England, saying people will be able to play an outdoor sport with a friend or family member from outside the household for the first time in more than 6 weeks.
The Sun reports that desperate grandparents could be able to hug their grandchildren from next month. The paper says government scientists are working on plans to allow over 70s to see members of another household.
And show the Daily Record, they have an unlikely headline of "Don't visit Scotland," as the First Minister Nicola Sturgeon warns those in England not to cross the border. Back page of the paper, Sally's going to be talking about this today, sort of sport slowly getting back and how things are changing. But you've got still footballers questioning whether the Premier League should return. Danny Rose last night on social media angrily declared that it was putting players' lives at risk, and this was after Raheem Sterling revealed that some members of his family have actually died during the coronavirus outbreak as well. So it's really interesting to see whether it will happen, when it will happen, and under what circumstances. That's something Sally will look at later on.